Hello, collective. Gonna do a quick read for my Libras. As anybody with Libra placements anywhere in their charts, I'm gonna ask Spirit to just give us some quick insight into next month. Or actually, you know what, Spirit? What do you want to tell me? What do you want? Okay. I'm not taking this card, but that's funny. All right, Spirit. Please. May I please have a specific something? Okay. Oh, Spirit. Indecision is causing delays. All right. Is that what we're supposed to be? Spirit, you're embarrassing me. All right. Today, let's find out what we need to know about today, guys. Gonna pull one tarot. So, okay, no. First, we'll start with figuring out what Spirit wants us to know about this indecision for the Libra Collective. Indecision is causing delay. How funny they pick indecision, because what are we, beautiful Libras, very well known for? I can't tell you where I want to go, but I can tell you where I don't want to go, because that's indecision. All right, let's see. All right, so I'll sit you here, and I'll start with you. Okay, so, Spirit, what did you want to tell us about our indecision causing delays? Some of us are spending too much time crying over spilled milk, or spending too much time worrying about situations that are not going with us into 2026. At the time of this filming, it is December 26th, and we are literally 5 days away from the new year. So, we're 5 days away, so, yeah, 5 of Cups. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is that you're still sitting and trying to figure out, whatever it is that you're still mulling over, it didn't work, or it's not going to work, or it wasn't yours, or it wasn't meant for you. But there are things that are meant for you. So turn around and focus on what's meant for you in this last 5 days, and get over and off of whatever did not work. That indecision, the indecision to not focus on those cups that you still have upright because you're so worried about how do I turn these back upright, you're not going to. Focus on what you already have. Focus on what is going your way. Stop being indecisive with making the decision to focus on what's better for you, because you're still worried about what didn't work. Okay? So Spirit is saying, in these last 5 days, put the rest of them cups to rest. We don't need to worry about those. Please excuse my baby in the background. And you've got a lot of... excuse me. I've just been throwing my cards around today. It was not in reverse. It was upright when I got it. This 8 of Pentacles. I've been hearing nothing but good things for Libras coming in 2026. And this is from various sources, okay? Not just my own spirit team, but other people's spirit teams. They've been sharing what their spirits have been saying with them. Some are Libras like me. Others are not, and have no Libra placement in their chart, but they are just hearing the messages loud and clear. This year, the Fire Horse is definitely the year for Libras. There's a lot of work ahead of us, but all of that hard work that we've already been putting in, everything that we've already been doing, is going to start paying off almost immediately moving into 2026. So, again, make the decision to let go of the things that didn't work and focus on the things that did, because that's where your focus is needed. Also, I'm hearing that whatever rewards come your way, it's going to give you the resources you need for the hard work that's ahead. Many of us are following our soul's purpose, our soul's mission, and we're awakening spiritually all over the place. And I think that's a huge thing as well, that the Libra Collective is waking up all over the place. And in us waking up, there's a lot that we're going to be putting into balance, which will require us to be perfectly balanced. And in order for us to be balanced, we need to be focusing on what's good for us, what's profitable for us. We don't want to spend all of our time mulling over what's not working, what isn't making me happy. You know, you got these things, you have reward, and you have favor. You need to take those resources and work with them, okay? So let go of the indecision to not make the decision to work towards the things that you want. Thank you, Spirit. If you could just quickly clarify for us, what message did you have for us for today? What message did you have to share with us today? Okay. Ooh, some of us are, like it said, some of us are still worried about things that don't need to be worried about. There are certain things that have been keeping us awake. There are things that have been bothering us. Maybe some of us are really worried about what 2026 is going to look like, right? If that's you today, I'm hearing that today's the last day you should let yourself worry about anything. If it's something that's out of your control and you can't help but to find yourself worrying, the best way to fight worry sometimes I found is with distraction. You can binge watch shows, you can work on projects, you can, go for walks, you can journal. I know it sounds like, oh, okay, just do this and you'll get over it, because for each of us, the levels to which we worry is our own to bear. But at the end of the day, that focusing on the things that keep us awake at night, the things that stress us out, focusing nonstop on that is causing further delay. Spirit is coming forward to tell you it's causing further delay. And I'm also hearing 4 plus 7 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is a number of balance. Okay, collective Libras, listen. We have to work on being balanced in 2026. Work on actively and intentionally maintaining our balance in 2026 and beyond. It may sound like something small, but sometimes just sitting down with a piece of paper and writing out what you're worried about, what's causing you anxiety, what's upsetting you, sometimes doing that helps us to move past whatever it is that's been bothering us. Sometimes doing that alleviates the heaviness, because as Libras, I know as a Libra myself, I'm heavily in my head. I live in my head, right? I live in my head. I'm an air sign. Air, swords represents mental capacities, right? And I stay in my head. So when I found myself going through this, that's when the call to this life became the loudest. And oddly enough, I heard it loud and clear. But I initially got into it because I thought it was going to solve all of my problems, and that's not how it worked, right? So ultimately, yeah, it has been solving my problems by helping me to deal with it, by helping me to work on taking my own power back and relying on my own power, which is very, very hard work. And I choose it every single day. So with that being said, Spirit is saying start today. The smallest task you can take on. Write something down. Go for a walk. Talk out loud. Go outside in your backyard and just speak out loud. The universe is all around us. It hears you. It hears you when you're quiet and you're in your head, and it hears you when you speak out loud. But the beautiful part is when you speak out loud, you're able to get what's in your head out. And it makes room for solution. Okay? It makes room for us to think and focus on solution. If there's somebody that you can ask for help, if you're in a situation where maybe it's bigger than you, if you can, try to find guidance, spiritual guidance, therapy, that sort of thing. And I'm not saying any of this like it's some quick fix, because trust me, I'm still a work in progress. As confident, as powerful as I feel today, I am still a work in progress. Right? And I choose these feelings every day. Oh, trust me, I don't wake up like, oh yeah, baby, I'm powerful. And no. I took a break from this page because I had to battle my own background noise. I had to battle my own issues. And I am still battling them, but I am stronger each and every day. When I make the decision to work towards quieting the noise, pushing away things and people that only bring this energy. Never seem to alleviate it, only bring it or intensify it. If they bring anything, it's more attention to feeling this, right? So for someone in our Libra collective, I hear you. I feel you. I actually can feel you right now. And I want to tell you it's okay. Today, we're going to make that decision. That the things that stress us out, we're going to find ways to alleviate that stress every single day. Sometimes it's just getting up out of the bed. Sometimes it's just making that decision. Sometimes it's just making a decision to actually throw the covers back, put your feet in some slippers, socks, or on the floor, say thank you and get up. And that is your big one for the day. Even if you sit back down and say, I'm not fully ready, you got up out that bed with the intention to be. Maybe the next day you're going to get up with that intention, you're going to stretch, and then you're going to actually move and do something. Nobody else's progress needs to mirror your progress, and yours needs not mirror anyone else's but your own. Everything you do needs to come from your heart, what you want, what you think. So if today feels extra hard, if yesterday felt even harder, then know that today you've already won a little bit, because today felt a little less hard than it did yesterday. And if you find that it feels like it's more hard, then let me be your sign, your confirmation that you are choosing for today to be the last day that you feel the way that you feel. Today is the last day you allow anything to make you feel so powerless. And it ain't easy. It's not going to be a cakewalk, but it can be done. Okay? And on that, I'm going to stop. I feel very passionately, clearly, about that spirit. Thank you so much. What else can you give us about today? What else should we in the Libra Collective know about today? I want to tell you I love you, whoever that is. Whoever I'm feeling, I love you. I feel that pain in your heart. I feel that. Excuse me. I feel it, my love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you felt that, but today is the last day. 2026 is around the corner, and what looked like hell today is going to look like heaven tomorrow. You hear me? It gets better. Spirit, you better come on. It gets better. Today, let's focus on the love that we are surrounded with. If you feel like you're not surrounded by love, then know that you are surrounded by the universe's love. Know that you are surrounded by your spirit team. You're surrounded by your ancestors. You're surrounded by your loved ones on a whole nother universe, plane, reality, whatever. If you can't find love right outside your door and family members or the people, in your household or however that works, if you cannot find that love, then I want you to search for it within yourself, and I want you to know that you are surrounded by it. Draw from the universe. When you go outside and it is a beautiful day, whatever a beautiful day looks like to you, that's the universe shining their love on you. When we go out and we can breathe that oxygen, baby, that's the earth saying she loves you. She loves you enough to make it to where you can just walk out your door and breathe. Okay? We know as planets there's no oxygen. Planet Earth loved you. She gave you oxygen. You're going to live. Earth Mother got you, So I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm serious with what I'm saying. If somebody feeling heavy, baby, know that you are full of love. And then for those who are feeling that love, if there's a way that you can share that amongst others, maybe you can share that love. You never know how you're going to be making somebody else's day. How you're going to be helping somebody else to quiet that noise. If you notice somebody who isn't happy, if you know somebody who normally is having a hard time, maybe this is your confirmation to come and bring that sunlight into their life today. Excuse me. Today. I'm also hearing somebody that's feeling like, man, she right, I'm tired of this. I'm ready for this. And that's the focal point. There's the saying, follow the mood, not the focus. Follow the mood. Follow the plan, not the mood. If I'm going to quote, I need to quote correct. It's follow the plan, not the mood. I like to say, my mood, the plan is my mood. The plan for the happy ending, the plan for the happy life, the plan to see everything you ever wanted coming into fruition is my mood. So I can't operate in this when I want this. Because look at the contrast of colors. Look at the way it doesn't even coincide right? It doesn't even feel like something that belongs together. Such a level of heaviness with such a level of happiness. But it's available to you. If you're on one end of the spectrum, tie into this end. If you're on this end, find somebody else who's on the other end and bring them up too. Do it today. Spirit is saying do it today. Lastly, what do they have in common? Ignoring what they have going for them, right? But what's the big difference? Leaning on one's own understanding as opposed to looking at what the universe is blessing you with. You are blessed. You do have things worth a smile, even if it's the smallest thing. You woke up this morning. You took a breath this morning. There's somebody who took their last breath last night. You got up and you were able to move. You were able to speak. You were able to do all the things that you probably had to do. There is someone who can't do any of that. Not on their own. You have people that may have called and checked on you today. You have people who may have come by and you might have ignored the call. You might have ignored the door. Oh man, I'm in such a bad place right now, right? I'm in such a bad place. I just can't deal with anybody. Even if you don't answer the phone, even if you don't feel like calling, even if you don't feel like talking, take a couple seconds to recognize that you're loved. The universe is saying, take a couple seconds out. You have this going for you, but I'm trying to show you something else too. I'm trying to show you how to enjoy all your cups, not just a few. I'm trying to show you how to see all of your blessings, not just what feels like real blessings to you. Today, take a little bit of time out to be grateful, to have gratitude for even the smallest of things. The smallest of things is a huge thing. Again, I go back to breathing in air. There are people who are hooked up to machines because they cannot breathe air on their own. There are people who have to pay to buy machines to go with them wherever they go because they cannot on their own breathe that air. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Today, whatever you find yourself anxious about, upset about, some indecision that's still weighing on you, don't think about that today. Today, think about how you're grateful, how you are blessed, how there are things that you have that you know not everyone has. Excuse me, and the universe has seen to it that you do. Take that gratitude, apply it to your everyday life, and watch these things fall away, piece by piece. Watch the clarity come in. Watch the answers that you are searching for, that you beating yourself up for. Watch them appear. The universe is already telling you, I got you. Take a breather. Appreciate what you already have, because more is yet to come, and I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to help you. So I'm just hearing today, take a couple seconds out, take a breath, appreciate what you have, say thank you, and know that while you feel like it could be a whole lot better, please, baby, believe it could be a whole lot worse. Okay? So Libra Collective, just some advice. Don't focus on what didn't work. Keep your mind's eye on what will, what does, what you have, what is going for you. Don't spend all your time thinking about what you don't have, what you wish you had, what could be, what should have been. Focus on what is. And when you're focusing on what is, focus on the beauty of what is. Spirit is saying loud and clear, tap in on that gratitude, leave the attitude. Tap into that gratitude, but leave that attitude of lack. Leave that attitude of shoulda, coulda, woulda. Leave that, because you don't need it. You don't need it. It only adds to this. We coming out of that in 2026. We only got a few days left to deal in this. So let's make today the day we decide that we are done with this, because baby, it's way too many blessings here now and yet to come for you to be focused on all that's bad. And I know the world is a doozy. You hear me? It is going It's insane, but you can overcome that. You're meant to overcome that. You're meant to have more. You're meant to have better. You're meant to share your light with others. Okay? So you just want to find your balance, find yourself. But start today. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 messages from the divine. Messages from the divine. You're getting them today. Hell, if this feels like a message from the divine for you, then I am divinely, so by all means, utilize it. Okay? So, on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me yet again. I really hope that this has helped somebody, and again, to that person who I'm feeling with this very, very negative, very hard and heavy energy. I'm telling you, on the other end of this is something beautiful. And like you hear that cliche, this too shall pass. But as much as it's a cliche, it is a truth. Focus on that truth. Focus on what you have now. Because please believe that gratitude you show today makes room for all that you get to enjoy tomorrow. Okay? Thank you, guys. I'm going to end this read. Ashe, blessed be, with harm to none, forever and ever. So mote it be. And so it is. Bye, y'all.